What have we got over here? Don't think these guys will care if we put groundnut in here.
Heading to collect the asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
Let's see if this turns our fortunes around a little bit.
Transporting asset.
I feel like the park is on a knife edge right now. And we're losing money. Yay!
Assets in the air.
Yay for losing money. Once that T-Rex went.
Asset has been transported. Transit has commenced.
$50,000 for that.
Transportation complete.
Assigning controls.
Misclick hype. Lonely, there's 3 of you. Ooh, population 3 is not enough. Your part rating and profit has dropped 6% this month. That is not good. How are the donors doing? I think we're on a slippery slope downwards, I'm afraid. Oh, God, everybody's tired. Of course, that takes money. It's another $250,000 in fees. Yeah, the T-Rex died and a couple of the Anks died, and that was it. It just, the part rating started to go down. People didn't come. And it's like, it's really hard to recover now. Because you need a few million, and you can't get a bank loan. That's the problem. If you can get a bank loan, you might be able to dig yourself out of it. But without cash, you can't do anything. Often go around, start selling off assets. I mean, these things here used to bring in 50, 60,000. Now they're bringing in, what, 10? So the footfall just stopped down here. I'm not really sure why. Was it because of this monorail just took people away from here? Was it when we completed the loop there? People just stopped, like, coming down that footpath. So there's a high concentration of people here. And yet, not so high there. Very low here. But I'm thinking maybe they don't go down there anymore. They kind of started going different ways. So not as many go down there. And if they don't go past the shops, then they don't buy anything. Maybe we should just cut this path and force people that way. You know, it's worth a shout. It's worth trying. If we knock the path back, in theory we can put more people down there or on the monorail. No, there's none of that. Biomech, it's not that kind of game. You don't advertise anymore. Maybe we're missing something on the research side. I don't know. We have no fossils. We can't extract cash that way either. Luxury wide path. It's not going to draw people in. Additional modules, maybe? 200 grand risk in it. I think the solution lies in just getting better dinosaurs, and you need money to do it. It says increase genome of Mosasaurus, and yet I don't see where we can even do that. I don't see any site that even has the Mosasaurus in it. What's the baryonyx? Some kind of fish-eating dinosaur. Selling all fossils might save you. What? We've already got all fossils, haven't we? We have no fossils left. I don't know what we have to research. We know it's a marine reptile, so we come into here, and then we've got that. That was the first thing I did. And it says unlocked Mosasaurus. So if we've unlocked it, what do I have to do now to increase the genome of Mosasaurus? Do research the Brachiosaurus and throw 200 grand at that? Thing is, it needs 200 to uncover the dig site, then another God knows what to go and dig out the genome. Is that not the dino in Madagascar? Well, that says Majungasaurus. So, I don't know. We can go and get it and see what it does with our last few $100,000. There's no profit turnaround here.
Picking up asset.
Well, this is a familiar tale.
Commencing asset transit.
Expedition complete. Don't think we'll get viable DNA. You're saying you researched but not shown up on the dig site? Yep. We've researched, I'll show you. Under marine, we've researched this, marine reptiles. So we've unlocked the Mosasaurus. Yeah, that's unlocked. And yet, when we go to the expedition map, I've been all over these. There is no Mosasaurus anywhere. So look at these locked ones. It doesn't even tell us. It tells you which dig sites give you it. Where does it say that? Research the following dig sites. Fox Hills Formation and Maastricht Formation. Yeah, Fox Hills. So is that where we need to go? Well, there's Maastricht Formation. Okay, so that's the problem. That's the problem. It's showing it up as a red icon because we need $2.2 million. That's the issue. Which brings me neatly back to the problem of when you don't have enough cash, you end up in a spiral. I've seen this in the game a few times now. You end up in a spiral. Because what I want to do now is like loan $5 million so I can do all that and then pay the loan back.
Asset transportation underway.
But we're just sitting there scratching for cash right now as dinosaurs, one by one, start to die off. T-Rex is at 48%, 69%, antisocial. It costs 425 grand, which we don't have, to make one of these. That would bring in more people. Try taking photos again. What do you mean sell a pen? You can't really sell a pen unless you just deconstruct the whole thing. Is that what you mean? And now a storm's come in. So just when you thought it couldn't get any better. The lagoon's not worth it. It costs way too much. Can we get a refund of this lagoon? 177 grand. I'm just going to get rid of all this. Let's get some money back. There you go.
Proceed to cover.
We'll build it back later. After the storm has finished trashing the park for us. Oh, look. All of our stormproof stuff has been knocked out. Let's get that done.
Normal working activity.
Again, if it's the last thing that you should do when I say, I mean, if you have 8 million in the bank, well, yeah, when the game's telling you do this next, now do this, you just kind of follow it. Right, is any of the dinos out and about? So now we're on minus 66 grand after selling a lagoon. So somewhere along the line, we just lost 900,000. I think that storm was the straw that broke the camel's back. There's just no way out of this financial trap now. All the punters are coming back. Yeah, it's once the T-Rex died and we built the lagoon, it just started going downhill pretty rapidly. I think if we can go back to where I built the lagoon and just not build it, and instead just focus on a replacement T-Rex, that might be the way to go, so that we don't start down that slippery road. In a way, I guess, Eros, except in this game, you can't get a loan. You know? Right, so on 1.4 million, I'm just going to completely sack that. And what we'll do... T-Rex is alive at the moment. So what we'll do, because we need to get the other guy done. What's his name? Was it him that we just did? We've got to make sure that we have dinos that people want to come and see. So we didn't build the paras yet. We can do them. So I don't have any generators. I have one backup generator turned off. Avoid lagoon. Yeah, we still can't do that. We know the T-Rex is going to die soon, but hopefully we can replace him. This, just going to ignore this for now. Let's try and get the park rating up, the viability up, the money up. So look, they're generating like 15, 16 grand each. And I am going to go and delete that path. Because I reckon... that alternative route stops them going past here. You got very lucky in the game, offered me loan and sometimes 500k. 500k from a dig site? How? Like how, dude? All three are thirsty. Whereas on this one of them. How can a 50-50, a 50% chance of being thirsty, and yet, was it like 8 out of the 9 are thirsty? How does that work? Social, docile, thirsty. Tolerant, social. And you're just all thirsty, aren't you? Everybody's thirsty. Okay, whatever. 930 grand. Don't care. Water's free. Hey, Wakaday. You feeling under the weather? Yeah, I've got mine next week. Next Saturday, I've got my booster. Mrs. Squirrel had hers last weekend. She was like 2 days of feeling a bit chilly and stuff, but otherwise, okay. Put an entertainer in there, get more money. What about that?
Asset collection request received. En route to pick up the asset.
Sometimes a bunch of golden sites and sometimes someone offers to buy the bones. I've never seen that. There's an upgrade for improved fossil yield. The most I've had is like 200 and something.
Asset has been collected. Asset transportation in progress. Asset transportation complete. Asset being
I think he wanted
transported.
some ground nut, didn't he?
Delivery complete. Transportation underway. Asset has been delivered.
New viable genome. Oh, I thought we could do that. Maybe the building upgrade will help, not sure.
Commencing asset transit.
Which building upgrade?
Asset transported.
You mean this one? Improve yield.
Asset has been collected. Asset delivery confirmed.
My question is, where do I put this new carnivore? Do I chuck him in there with the T-Rex and let him fight? Because we've got this new carnivore here. Dead dinosaur. Triceratops.
Collecting
We
asset.
do need to get more Triceratops in.
Delivery has been completed.
You got one antisocial aggressive and one normal. Decisions. Do they kind of live with each other or do they live alone? We don't really know, do we? I don't know. Are they a solo hunter or are they a pack or... That's true. Yeah, I'm not going to have them fight. My only concern is if I chuck them in this holding pen, if I bring him out and put him in the holding pen, it can hold him, but there's no real viewing area for this. So nobody really sees him anyway. So then the best option is like start splitting this pen in two and saying, well, you've got visibility like here and here. But there's a whole bit in the middle that's not really viewed. So if we can get one of them in there, that would actually sort it out. Give you view right in the middle. How much space does a T-Rex need? Area 5.81. So if I was to chop that in half, he wouldn't have enough area. And we don't know what area the other guy needs. So hatch this guy, we might not be able to look after him properly. We're going to have to do it, I think. RB Score, thank you for 21 months. So we get on. So he was going to put a ride through here, but we don't have one. Do you reckon you could just like put that ride down and have it just go in a circuit inside here? Or would they they're not like that very much? I mean, it's a safe area to go around. I don't think you're going to see very much. You know what I mean? Just like basically do a circuit inside here. Best put a feeder down here just in case. Where's the ranger station gone? Yeah, you see that's outside of that ranger patrol. Right, let's have a look at him. Look at the tiny arms. They're ridiculously small arms. Like, they're just non-existent. You need to go to the gym and do some lifting. Go and do some bench. Oh, he's gone hiding. Missing open space. Oh, he wants some rocks? There you go, mate. Give you some rocks. He skipped arm day, he really did. I think our part rate just went up a little bit. Once he finds that food, he'll actually be comfortable in that pen. The only problem is there's no viewing platform. Although I guess you kind of see it when you come across on the monorail. Yeah, should we grab some money? Species repetition penalty, so it already... oh, 25 grand. Ooh, almost 200 grand for that. Get in. Yeah. Bit of extra cash. Right, where are we going to put this guy? That's the problem. He's okay with the size of pen. Can we see how much space he actually wants? 1.75 is currently in, so... if we can give him a chunk of this equivalent to that, I reckon if you split this 2/3, 1/3, he might live in that bit. It's risky. It's back in the black for now. No wonder it's 5-star difficulty. Blimey. So maybe like through there-ish. Right, what does he think about that area? Okay, he's alright with the area, but we're going to have to status check him now to find out. Yeah, it has to. I put two in the early days because he was not finding it. If we sort the T-Rex out and then move him, we'd be good. That's a bit more water, apparently. He seems to be okay with that environment. Yeah, I know the new Cretaceous DLC. Right, let's find Mr. Sneaky. I don't know if they live together. I didn't actually look that up. Dislikes carnivores. Likes comps, though. So that means if we put another one in there, they'd fight. Is that correct? See, this is a 5-star dinosaur. 308 appeal. Whereas he's like 1,200 appeal. That's why your part rating goes down as soon as that T-Rex goes.
Asset requiring collection.
Like 1,200 appeal is just way beyond.
Asset transportation in progress. Confirming asset delivery.
Let's get these back. Well, potentially we can do some research. I'm not sure what we need to research, though. Energy drinks and burgers, blimey. I'm not sure what that says about this area. What is it about a skeleton display? It's just bonkers. Okay. Right, where is he? Actually seems to be reasonably happy with this. He's not even explored it all yet. I think he likes some rocks, though. Cool. 2 carnivores are happy. Part rating's 3 stars. Life is good. That definitely helped our part rating. Gotta make the most of it now until the T-Rex dies, which he will. I have no doubt. So instead, what do we need to focus on? Expedition map. Do we get raptors in? I don't know what the T-Rex is. There's a Giganotosaurus down here. Maybe that is worth a punt. 850 million. There's a T-Rex. 49% T-Rex though. $2 million. $2 million though. That's huge. That wouldn't even make a viable one either. That's at 0% at the moment. Actually, no, that would make a viable one. That is a massive outlay. Yeah, we better hope the money comes in. If we can get the T-Rex back before that one dies, we should be pretty good. We've got a lot of footfall here now. Overcrowded guests? Ooh. I wonder if there's a better deal. Can we sell gourmet steaks instead? Try and maximize the cash coming through there. These are disappointing down here, though. They're doing really badly. wonder if it would do better. This might do better up here. Well, I did have the loop connected. I disconnected it on purpose. I'm not convinced. Like, when we've got this, I kind of feel like it puts fewer people down here, and then we lose big income down there. Oh god, who died? Is it the T-Rex? Nope.
Asset to be collected.
We need to get more Triceratops in. How much does it cost to make them? Staff busy.
Asset transportation underway.
That's quite a big expedition. Is the monorail making money? The monorail doesn't make money. It just moves people around. It just makes them happier in the park because they're not having to walk around everywhere. But you don't charge for it. You basically charge an entrance fee and then the monorail's free to use. I thought we already did photos on the new dino. I'm sure I photographed that already. Part rating's just there, next to the money. This is a big expedition. We should now have viable T-Rex genome. Lentil Stew, thank you very much for 53 months. Right, let's make some Triceratops while we wait. No, come on. Dangerous storms coming. Yay! Just when you were getting back on your feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a precaution.
Dub AUT6, thank you for 64 months. Everybody leg it! Run faster! These people here, like, shelter? What shelter? Not too bothered about a shelter. It's too far away. It's only there. Not running all that way. Is it a storm or is it a tornado one? I used to be wondering if you need a double fencing. I'm curious to see if the Jurassic tour. Yay, T-Rex viable. Does the Jurassic tour work? Oh, look at that. What an epic tour that is. Our latest attraction. Oh, is that infected food source? How do we clean that up? Deactivate. Nom nom. Activate. Oh, that's fresh food. I think this guy must have been the one that ate the infected food source. Apparently that's still... Disease contracted. Yay! Salmonella. Unlock requirements. Disinfect a feeder infected with salmonella. Well, we kind of are, aren't we? Just sent a ranger over there. Got salmonella? It's a pity you can't, like, synthesize a T-Rex. You can't synthesize, like, a T-Rex and then have it ready to go when you need it. Oh, these are all locked out, aren't they? It doesn't really matter if they're antisocial intolerant. Like, they just are anyway, aren't they? They're a T-Rex. You can't put them with anything else. Although, I think we did put T-Rexes with other T-Rexes. Did we?
I've made the dinosaurs as best I can. But sickness is a reality. And treatment is a necessity.
Needs 3. Yeah, we did, didn't we? We had like a bunch of T-Rexes. Do you think that would increase the part rate if we have multiple T-Rexes? Might do. So in order to do that, we need to have group adaptation, don't we? If the dinosaur is an alpha, this genetic modification increases the amount of overlap the dinosaur is willing to tolerate, whilst reducing the chance of attacking ranger teams. And this one, if the dinosaur is an alpha, this genetic modification also reduces the needs of all dinosaurs in the territory. Which was the one that... so that they live with each other. As opposed to... is that social? One is about them living with each other. The other is about them living with different species. Is the social one to do with living each other? Is that the one we need to work on? Living in a group. Wait, no power? Where's the lack of power then? Your guests are complaining of lack of transport. What? We've got available power, so what's going on? What's wrong with the monorail? No, you can't turn monorail off. Well, you can, but I didn't. Right, we need 12 of that. No. Are you serious, game? Is there a limit on the amount of people you can put on it? You just need more scientists, maybe? We need to make sure they're sociable. Huh? There's a research thing we could add more skill mods to them. Yeah, that's the training one. See what else we've got in the pot first. There's a really good geneticist here. we go. $500,000 to make social T-Rexes. This Triceratops is only 65% research. That's interesting. I thought we'd done better than that. You're taking a break from studying for your finals. Ooh. I cannot click on anything. There we go. The heck? What are you studying? See, our part rating's going up nicely. But yeah, look, $4,000. How does that work? You think people would come here for the gyrosphere, but you know. Maybe they could do with another viewing platform. Like here. Just bring more people around this bit. Networking, wine and land. Nice. Always a need for networks. Right, we've done that research. We've got a nocturnal Triceratops. I do worry about nocturnal ones. Do they get lonely? They are indeed. Daldril, yeah. It's not a particularly great selection, if I'm honest. We'll just have to see. We'll see if he gets lonely. I don't know if he will or not. Social dinosaurs, look at that. 1.1 million. I can't even hatch one because you can only put 3 scientists on it. And we need 15 points. Which means we're going to have to train people. It's level 2. Level 2. We need a level 3. Which is the staff training one. Thank you for 49 months of Deldril. Which is the staff training one. I thought it was under infrastructure. There it is, level 3. Look at this. I can't believe they're doing this. They're just driving around going, where's the T-Rex? Where is he? Like, the viewing area is that big. And often the T-Rex is just in the trees because that's what they do. So he's actually over here. They might see this one if they're lucky. Wait, where's the ranger station? Should probably have one in here. At least it's a safe tour, Ken. You won't get beaten up here by a T-Rex. You just may not see something. It's like one of those tours where you go out and say, oh, we're going to see a whale. And at the bottom it says, please note, you're not guaranteed to see a whale. We'll do our best. That's all it says on this ride. It's like, you're not guaranteed to see anything, but you might. I like the way it's all lit up. That's kind of cool. No worries, Deldril. See you later.
We want the park to be as new and upgraded as possible. The more buildings, the better. The better the buildings, also the better.
Okay. Now, who was it we needed to upgrade? Genetics, wasn't it? So you need to... Whoa. 6 points. Nice. You expert geneticist, you. Welfare. His logistics are pretty good already, aren't they? But they said logistics specialist, they weren't lying. Now I need 1.1 million. We've got way more genetics than we need. We just need the cash. Altruistic salary means they take a lot less money. They do the job. Oh, I didn't want to do that. They do the job for a lot less money. For the love of science or something. Uh-oh. Somebody's gone rip. Ooh. Died of old age. I don't think they were that old. I'll tell you what, this T-Rex has lasted a lot longer. We must have got really unlucky with it. wonder what its age is. 92? What? 92? I don't really know why we got dramatic music just because I renamed him Pensioner T-Rex. But, you know, whatever. 92, that's amazing.
Asset to be collected.
No, not another dead dinosaur.
Picking up asset.
Uh-oh. Wait, another Gallimus has just died.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
They're dropping like flies now.
Asset being transported. Transit has commenced. Assets in the air.
Right, I'm going to save it and then create another T-Rex. $1.1 million. I tell you what, if you don't get any good eggs out of this, it's an expensive mistake, isn't it? Max 180 AD, thank you for your Max. Just a reminder, guys, because we will be finishing soon. Just a reminder that tomorrow Martin from Be Quiet is coming onto the stream in the first stream, not the second one, in the first one. He'll be on showing us their new light wings, which is like a new case fan. Really cool, really cool. And he's also got some to give away as well. So don't want to miss that.
Asset
Freebie
transported.
fans.
Asset delivered.
A full year though, Max. New badge for you. Money's really low. Yes, Chris, I'll need you to be quiet, mate. Are the fans really cool? Yeah. They are actually. They look really good, and apparently they do perform really well. And they look. I want to swap my Noctua fans out for them, but I'm gonna have to pester Dave because the Noctua fans are great, but they're grey. These are black, and they have an RGB ring on them, and they look really nice. The fans will blow you away. Any more? Any more amazing jokes? Jens, thank you for 39 months. Pretty sure I did this message last week. Must be a quick month. Happy 2022 then, everybody. Thank you, Jens. You hope getting a hold of him is a breeze. Woohoo! We're not done yet. Right, come on. Give us a good batch. You utter scumbag. You scumbag game. Right, I'm going to test the RNG here. Try to remember what that is on. I just want to test something. If I load that back in, does it make those decisions at the end of the incubation or at the beginning? If it does it at the beginning, we're going to get the same thing. If it does it at the end, we might get something completely different. Synthesize. Actually, I hadn't started it, so we're going to get a different one anyway. Yeah, I don't like those T-Rexes. Can you load the game back in and give me different ones? Thanks. Your guests are complaining about a lack of amenities. That's just a lie. That is a straight up lie. Look, where on earth do they need amenities? I mean, really? Here? Just because that just happens to be a little bit too far away from the gourmet steak. Is that it? Is that the best you got? Okay, what do we get? We got one. He's a fairly strong guy, though, but he's quite social. He's socially strong. And they want $2 million just to make him alive. $2 million. Yeah. Right. I am going to head off. They're fighting again. Costing me money again. Thank you for watching, guys. I shall see you tomorrow back at 11 a.m. 2 streams again. In the first stream, we'll be having a chat with Martin. So if that's your thing, he's going to show them live on camera as well. It's kind of cool. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for your support as ever. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, whatever you're doing. And I shall see you tomorrow. That's it from me. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.